Hello, welcome back to Autisticraft, the show where I play Minecraft for 30 minutes, speed it up on Premiere Pro, then record backing audio separately, because that's how you should do it, I guess. I don't know, well, for me anyway, because I get distracted, like I have now. Anyway, I'm here to talk about special interests, which I don't really like the word, because everyone has interests, and just because you're autistic, suddenly there's special interests. So why is that? Can't people just have interests? People just find things interesting and like things? Just like neurotypical people do? Please? Please equality? Never mind about that. I'll get into that at some point, maybe later, or never, I don't know. But, I think special interests are very important for autistic people and neurotypical people alike, because it can define sort of parts of your personality. It can help you find friends and other people who could be on the spectrum and could not be on the spectrum, who enjoy the same things as you do. It's a perfect way to meet someone. Oh God. It's a perfect sort of thing to enjoy. I've had quite a few special interests in my part. They've all been sort of connected into one sort of geeky situation, which is very common. I was watching this show with my parents called Love on the Spectrum. Don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's this dating program. I want to say a bit like that Love Island show, but it's better in every way. It's like a show where these people on the spectrum, they start to date each other, and it's sort of detailing how they react to the social side of it, how they react to the love and stuff, I guess, whatever that means. That sort of thing, and they were talking about their interests, and pretty much almost every interest, my parents were like, "That's you do that, that's your interest, that's the same as you." I'm like, I agree, it is the same as my interests. So is there some sort of stereotype with autistic people like me, who are just into these really geeky, cool stuff? Because I validate that completely, and I like that a lot. So, the first sort of special interest I got into a lot was collecting things. Collecting things, I've always done this. I love sort of collecting things, making it like sort of big sort of area. I don't know what to call it. Archive? I like that word, archive. Of just my favourite things. So, pop vinyl figures, Funko Pops. Google it if you don't know what they are. See them in various shops. They are sort of little figures of different pop culture. Star Wars, for example, that kind of stuff. And I've got tons of them. I've started collecting. The first one I got was this Batman one from a Batman game I played on the PlayStation. And actually, no, it was. Never mind. Let's not get into specifics. But it's But it was, just interesting. I sort of like really, really enjoyed it. It sort of makes you feel a certain way. If something makes you feel a certain way, I sort of really, really like it. This is a weird thing. I don't know what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say is, I really, really liked pop vinyl figures. I still do, and I just really like collecting it. And it's just these different things I enjoy in different sort of pop culture, different Marvel, Star Wars, anime, all that kind of stuff, and all these characters, they're all pop vinyl figures. And you collect them, make a massive collection of and it sort of shows everyone the things you're into. I was on a Zoom call with someone playing Dungeons & Dragons, as I mentioned in the last episode. They also had a pop vinyl figure collection. It was a good conversation starter, because it was just a kind of thing. A thing I started collecting as well is Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card game. I don't know if I can explain this one. I've mentioned it before, it's really hard to explain. All my stuff is hard to explain. I'm into these things that are hard to explain, I'm sorry. I can't explain in 10 minutes. I apologize. But it's just really, really cool, different designs on these pieces of cardboard. Different sort of types of... There's dragons, there's like vampires, which I do love. I love vampires. One thing I really, really like. Vampires, various different things. And it's just, I think I really like collecting. I like collecting the different decks. You put them together, they sort of have the same sort of theme. And you have got a few of those. That sort of thing. So all these sort of special interests I'm really into, they just, I want to sound, I'm going to sound weird by saying this, but they fill me with joy, they make me happy. And I enjoy this sort of thing, and I think my personality has derived from doing all of, like, my special interests and stuff. My room is full of different sort of, memorabilia of, pop vinyl figures, tons of them. Yu-Gi-Oh! Got my Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards up. Something I recently did, because of the certain situation we're in, lockdown, I got this big box of Bionicles from I think it was off a shelf somewhere. It was in the shelf of the spare room we have. And I took them all down. Just a moment of nostalgia from when I was a kid just doing these. And I just felt like hours rebuilding all of them. It's really fun. And it's just like, I sort of enjoyed that. It's like, which brings me onto the thing of like special interests that autistic people are sort of like nervous about. Because this is Bionicles. Before and during that like really fun day of just like building them nostalgia, sort of like getting back to the roots. Before that, sorry, I think I'm just sounding really weird. The way I'm saying things, but just like there are some things that you feel quite anxious about admitting you like, sort of thing, until you realise that other people like it and it's okay. There's another thing that happened to Love is a Spectrum is one of the characters, Michael, he hid his sort of love of like toy collecting and stuff because he didn't think it was something that people would approve on. And that happened to me a lot. There's a sort of interest that I've hidden from people. I used to never like to sort of like put my collections of action figures and stuff around my room. I like to sort of hide them under my bed. But I just think that it's a shame because all your special interests sort of make your character, as I've said, and it's like, why would you hide something about yourself? Even if you're not autistic, why would you want to hide something about yourself? Like, masking is a problem, not only with socializing, but also with trying to not be yourself, which sounds so obvious. It's just sounds trying to be a certain way you're not, which just makes you unhappy. So just do the things that make you happy. So I got those Bionicles, and I have some decorated around my room now because I just think they look cool and I'm happy about it. And you know what? I'm happy about it because I want to feel good about the things I like. I got back into it. I noticed that a lot of people on the spectrum have those sort of interests too that people could consider weird for someone my age to like, 19 years old. But I don't think that's anything that's wrong with that, I'm just trying to justify my newfound, regained love of one Lego franchise that cancelled in 2015. But I think, on the bottom line, it's really important for special interests for you to get into special interests. That's really important for anybody to stick to your special interest, find new ones. That's another thing. I'm hoping to find some new ones. I don't know yet, really, what I could like, if anything. I've got into cycling. I got into cycling during COVID. I like riding bikes around. Films is something I definitely should have as a special interest, which I now have, because I'm doing a film course at university. I started around last year. Really, really enjoy movies now. Sort of more than I used to. Music had never been a special interest of mine. Most music hurts my ears. I don't know why. It just doesn't make me feel good, but movies I do very much enjoy. I have never... I don't know, really, because my special interests are very except from Yu-Gi-Oh! So my special interests are very solitary. So I want to sort of find something I can get into that other people would enjoy, because I do play video games. Oh, that's something I haven't mentioned. I do play video games quite a lot. I like video games quite a lot, Skyrim, that sort of thing. But I have been playing Apex Legends. It's a shooter game. Those sort of things, terrible ones. No, I'm kidding. But I've been enjoying playing that with some people. But I want to find other things that I can do with people, because there isn't a lot of other things that I could. I want to sort of my special interests. If I just want to talk about myself, is that I sort of want to find more stuff I can do with other people. You know, it's just better to do that. I could build up my collections too, sort of finish that stuff. But I will, basically just sharing special interests. That's another thing. That's an important thing, I think, as well. My chair is creaking. I keep moving it. It's gonna mess up the recording, but never mind. It sounds like I'm drinking a water bowl. That's what it sounds like. I don't think I go off track at all. You know, I don't think I just go off track. Nothing wrong with that at all. Definitely not at all. Oh, you know what? What would sound kind of cool? Finishing this video. I don't know. We should finish this video now, shouldn't I? But what I would like to do is finish this video. Goodbye.